You said this would not happen.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Mission loaded. Battle control terminated. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission loaded.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, acknowledged.
Construction options. Building.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction
Yes,
options.
acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
options.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Preparing. Building. Cancel. On hold. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. 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 Construction complete. Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction
affirmative.
options. Building. Repairing. Building. Unit ready. Unit repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
New construction options. Low power. Building. Construction complete. 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 Cancel. Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Prepared.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit prepared.
Awaiting. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Vehicle report.
Affirmative.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Spy plane ready. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready.
Comrade.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Select target.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Spy plane ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Select target.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders. Affirmative.
Yes,
Affirmative.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Spy plane ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Select target.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Engineering.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
New construction options. Building. Select target. Reinforcements have arrived. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Spy plane ready. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting order.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Mission
Affirmative.
saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building. Construction complete.
Awaiting order.
Mission accomplished.
Though? When? Is the core safe? You must stand your ground. Stop them! The Allies attacked the Commence nuclear reactor.
I'm on my way.
No, it's too important. You go. They shut off the coolant systems. The core will soon go critical. You must get inside the reactor and get the coolant towers back online.
Warning, warning. Core temperature rising. Meltdown imminent. Time until meltdown 30 minutes.
Timer started. 30 minutes.
Yes, sir, at once. Agreed. Very well.
Of course. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. At once. Agreed. Very well. At once. Agreed. Of course. At once. Very well. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. 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 At once. Affirmative. 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 Very well. Agreed. 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 Affirmative. Of course. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course. Of course. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Of course. At once. At once. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Timer started.
Yes, sir. At once.
Is reloading.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Very well. At once. Agreed. Very well.
Mission saved.
Report agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. 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 At once. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Of course. Very well. Of course. Affirmative. At once.
Mission
Ready and
saved.
waiting. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Mission saved.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Reporting.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. 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 At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. At once. Very well. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Mission
Agreed.
saved.
At once. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
At once.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Mission loaded.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once. Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
Mission loaded.
Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Of course. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Mission saved.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Agreed. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Very well. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once.
Mission
Affirmative.
saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. 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 Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Engineering.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Very well. At once. At once. Very well. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Engineering. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Engineering.
Control center
Acknowledged.
deactivated.
Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Control center
Affirmative.
deactivated.
Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative.
Control center deactivated.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Control
Affirmative.
center. Mission accomplished.
Control rod withdrawn. Meltdown averted. Have a nice day.
I promised you Berlin, Joseph. Did you doubt me?
If I did, I would kill you.
How better to show you my love than to give you a city for your birthday?
I could think of a few possibilities. Yeah. What?
Some things you are not cleared to see. Come, we are late for the briefing.
What is so important you interrupt a private briefing, Gradenko? You waste our time with magic shows?
This is Elba Island. Reconnaissance detected an Allied transport landing. Our agents went there, saw this, shot the videotape, and then nothing. It hadn't moved. We would have caught them. It simply disappeared.
Show me again. It's impossible. Whole units. I must know what can do this, Nadia. If it is a weapon, I must have it.
It could prove a formidable companion to our Iron Curtain project.
Iron Curtain?
You don't need to know about this, Comrade Kukov. Do we control Elba Island?
The area's resistance continues to offer the Allies support, but we have been dealing with these...
No excuses, comrade. We need that island. No, Gradenko. You stay. Send the captain to handle this.
Use our subs to keep more Allied units from landing and eliminate our enemies from the island.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Building. On hold. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Cancel. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. Unit ready. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Very well. At once. Very well. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. At once. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. At once. Awaiting orders. Very well. Very well. Reporting.
Reinforcements have
Reporting.
arrived.
Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Agreed.
Building.
Acknowledged. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. 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 Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Comrade, affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Unit ready. Building. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Spyway ready.
Agreed. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Select target. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Mission
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Spy plane ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting, of course. Comrade, affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Select target. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Waiting for knowledge.
Spy plane ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Comrade, affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Select target. Select target.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Spy plane
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Primary building selected. Silos needed. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Prepare.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Waiting affirmative. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Waiting affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Primary building selected. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. New construction
Yes, sir.
options.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting
Training.
affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Primary building selected. Building. Unit ready. Building. Mission saved.
Vehicle
Unit
report.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Spike
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Mission
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Reporting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
repairing. Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledge. Comrade, acknowledge. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Select target.
Vehicle report.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Spy plane ready. Select target.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Primary building selected. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Comrade, acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. At once.
Reporting.
Spy plane ready.
Acknowledged.
Select target.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished. Low power. Our base is under attack.